Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Let us continue with this example here to compute the probability. There are 4 red and 6 green balls. This is for R, where R stands for red, and 6 green, so 6G, G is representing green. 2 balls are drawn one after another without replacement. Okay, so take note that our total balls 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. Let's focus here on this tree diagram. So the first branch here is talking about our first pick. So we can get red as our first ball and we can get green as our first ball. So it's written here, probability of R1, probability of getting ball red number 1 is 4 over 10. Because the total of red is 4 and our number of sample space is 10. And probability for G1, PG1 is equal to 6 over 10 because we have 6 green ball and the total is 10. That is for the first ball pick. This second line here is focusing on the second pick. Okay, so let me write here. The first branch here is talking about the second ball chosen is red. So let me write here as R2. And the other branch here is talking about the second ball chosen is green. So it is G2. Let's see another branch here. Originally, you have picked G1. So now our second pick can be red second or it can be green second. Now, let's see the probability of this line here. So this line here is probability of getting R2 given that we already picked R1. That's why we write as this here, probability of R2 given that we have chosen R1. So let's see what will happen to our probability. So grand total is 10, 1 is already picked. So now our NS number of sample space is 9. And we have altogether 4 red, 1 is already chosen here. So from 4, now we have reduced to becomes 3. So the probability of R2 given R1 is 3 over 9. Let's see this branch here. Now we have picked green 2. So the second ball is green given that the first ball is red. That's why we write here probability of G2 given that R1. Okay, so the grand total, your number of sample space now is 9. So the first pick is red. No one touched our green ball yet. So the green ball is consistent as 6. So 6 over 9. Now let's see the branch here. This is getting the second ball as the red, R2. So this probability here is probability of getting R2 given that we have chose G1. Okay, probability of getting the second ball red given that the first ball is green. So now the number of sample space is 9 because the 1 is already chosen. And now let's see for picking the ball red. Green is already picked. No one picked red yet. So the ball for red is 4. Let's see here, the last branch here. This is G2. The second ball pick is green. Given that the first ball pick is also green. So we write here as probability of G2 given G1. So number of sample space is 9. And from the 6 green ball, 1 is already chosen here. So you are left with 5. Okay. So how to retake that our tree diagram is correct? The way is, just look at the branch here. The total should be equal to 1. So 4 over 10 plus 6 over 10 is equal to 10 over 10, which is 1. Let's check these branches here. 3 over 9 plus 6 over 9. So the total is 9 over 9, which is 1. And this one also, 4 over 9 plus 5 over 9. The total is equal to 1. How about the statement here? It's stated here that if we want a probability of choosing both red, we can just multiply the branches. So I've shown you before, we have a shortcut for this. You can just multiply the branches here. So if you multiply here, you can get the probability of the first ball chosen is red and the second ball is also red. Okay, so the same with this one. If you want the first ball is red and the second ball is green, you can just multiply this branch, and you can multiply this branch if first is green, second is red, and this one, first is green, second is green. So you can use the shortcut of multiplying the branches. Let's look at the first question here. What does the question want us to find? Find the probability of the second ball is red, given that the first ball is green. So let us write here, probability of the second ball is red. So it is R2, given that, so let's put the symbol here, given that the first ball is green. So the first ball is green. So we want probability of R2, given that G1. So let's look here. This is probability of R2, given that the first is G1. So just read this probability here. The answer is 4 over 9. Now let's look at the second question. Find the probability of both balls are red. Okay, so let's see here. Both balls are red, R1 and R2. We want this one here. Both balls are red. Just multiply the branches together. So this will becomes probability of R1 intersect R2. Okay, so both balls are red. So just multiply the branches, 3 over 9. Multiply with 4 over 10. So the answer will be 2 over 15. Now let's look at the third question. Both balls are of same color. Okay, both balls are of same color. So let's see what is the probability of both balls same color. The same colored both balls is probability of R1 and R2 plus another one is G1 intersect G2. So we already have the answer for P, R1 and R2, which is 2 over 15. Let's just rewrite this. And let us now find the probability of G1 intersect G2. So first ball is green. The second ball is also green. So it is that branches here. So let us multiply this branch here together. So let's write the answer. So let's write the branches here, multiply them. It is 6 over 10 times 5 over 9. So we get our answer 7 over 15. So just use our calculator. Now let's look at the last question here. Find the probability that both balls are of different color. So as you can see, both balls are different color. Is the total opposite of the question C. So let's just use complementary rules here. So probability of both balls different color is just 1 minus probability both balls same color. Okay, so just take answer C, put it here as 1 minus 7 over 15. Therefore, our answer will be 8 over 15. Just use the complementary rules.